Hi, I'm Linda, and this is a lesson about modern slavery. This lesson could be a bit shocking to some people. Okay, so this lesson today, this is including some reading, vocabulary, grammar, and writing. Are you ready? Okay, where is Mauritania, and how many slaves do you think there are there? You're going to have 10 seconds to find the information on the next slide. Ready? Okay, so the answers are, where is Mauritania? It's on the west coast of the Sahara in Africa. And how many slaves? 151,000. Okay, so we're going to read it again, this time the original, not the easier English version. And you have two questions. When did slavery become illegal? And what are the three main ethnic groups in Mauritania? Okay, if you need to pause the reading, you can do so. Okay, so the date, yes, it's 2012, and the three main ethnic groups in the bottom paragraph are the Haratins, the Afro-Mauritanians, and the White Moors. Okay. Why do you think they have slavery there? Do you think it's economic reasons, religious reasons, or for power and control? Read this next slide to find out, and you can pause the screen. Okay. So, economic, religious, or power and control? All three of these reasons. Okay, we're going to look at some of the vocabulary now. Look at the phrases in red. These are in the original New Internationalist version. What do you think they mean? Can you work out the meanings from the context? Pause to look. Okay. And now I want you to match those phrases, which are purple on the right, with the easier English simplified definition on the left in red. Can you match? And pause. Okay. Here's the key. Did you match them like that? Much simpler English in the red version. Okay, here is a gap fill. Often English learners have a lot of problems with these small words. See if you can find a small word to fit in each of these gaps. It could be prepositions, articles, auxiliary verbs, for example. Pause to fill in the gaps. Okay. Here's the key. Did you get them all correct? Okay. Here's another article about modern slavery. Why do you think these students in the UK are protesting? What's this got to do with modern slavery? We're going to find out now. First, we need some vocabulary. Do you know these words? If not, think about them or look them up. Okay. And now you can match them. Match the words on the left with the definitions on the right. You can pause. Okay. Here's the key. I'll go through the words. They are sweatshops, D, segregation, B, apartheid, F, supply chain, E, abuse, C, and toxic, A. Okay. So we're going to look at a little bit of grammar now. How do you think the students are involved in protesting against modern slavery? I want you to think about examples of what students have done to protest and examples of what students are doing now to protest. You have some example sentences there. Can you think and write 2 more examples in those same tenses? Pause to write. Okay. So this is the present perfect. Students have organised strikes from the past up until the present and probably in the future. And present continuous, students are making posters to make people think that's what's happening at the moment, now. We're going to read about these students, what they're doing, and you need to find more examples of what students have done and what students are doing in the next 2 slides. And of course, you can pause the slides. Ready? First one. And the second slide. Okay. Okay, so what can you tell other people? What can you tell your friends about how we can help stop modern slavery? Here are some ideas. You need to match the blue starters on the left with the continuations in red on the right. Okay, pause and match. Okay, these are all good ideas of things that everyone can do to help stop modern slavery around the world. Here is the key. So check the labels on what you buy. Don't buy anything if you suspect it might have involved modern slavery. Protest against any injustice. Refuse to buy things that could have been produced by slaves. Don't recommend shops that sell cheap items unless you know they didn't involve sweatshops. And research the supply chain for the products that you buy and what your school and college buys. Look at the continuation after each of the sentence starters on the left. Okay. Right, finally, what can we do to help stop modern slavery? Here are some tasks. Choose at least one of these. You can write some tweets, make protest banners, write a letter to someone who has the power to change the situation, maybe someone in the clothing industry, in the electronics industry, politician. Write an information leaflet, this could be for the public, and or make a short video or radio program. Your choice. That's it for this lesson.